It's 2 o'clock now.
Yeah. Do you want to be interviewed while we walk up the mountain?
Not particularly, but if we think it's funny for me to be heavy breathing.
That is funny, yeah. All right, well, that's it then.
Today is Wednesday, June 26th. It's our last day in Austria, or on this trip.
We have participated in the filming of a World War II documentary that's centered around the rise of Nazism. We visited Munich and we toured the places that the Nazis used to come to power. We also went to the place of Hitler's summer home, as well as what is known as the Eagle's Nest. We went to Dachau to see what a real concentration camp looked like.
Being in Dachau was not really something I've ever experienced before. I've never felt so involved in the heaviness of a location for such a long period of time.
You learn about it in school and read about it and can be described, but until you're actually there, it still seems like a kind of not really real. So it was kind of weird to see something so methodically planned, and built in person.
I think it's important to acknowledge the real perspective we have on it, which is that of the present day. And, I think it shows that not only is this something that happened in the past that we need to remember, but it's something that still affects us and a lesson we need to carry with us, into the future. And remember that this is something that could very well happen and, it won't be in the same form, but nevertheless, we can't forget these lessons that we've learned.
I think it's an important thing to experience because it grows your empathy to be at a place like that.
Buy a ticket.
That's a good idea. Yep.
Dark.
We are at the top of the mountain inside the fortress by this amazing window with misty rain wind. It's perfect.
God. Go.
Less on the sightseeing side, but more on just the social aspect side. Meeting a bunch of new people, and then also just the group that came from UGA. I really enjoyed their company. And it's been really awesome just hanging out every night and getting to be a group of college kids who are just in another country, having a lot of fun.
Getting to know each other, and it was a nice relief after a couple very serious daytime tour experiences.
I think it's impossible to see some of the things we've seen on this trip and not feel changed in a way. While we've grown up learning about the atrocities that happened in World War II, seeing the spot for yourself and reading those stories from the place that it actually happened, it just hits differently, and you feel so much more connected to the ground than you ever could just learning about it from across the ocean. And so, yeah, I think the trip has changed me in a way, just being able to see these different things and just feel even more respect for the people who went through what they went through during the war.
I think this has made me more curious. Going here and seeing so many new things and learning about so many different people's experiences and being in a different language, different food, different sights, I think makes me want to experience different things than I normally experience. So I think I'll probably take some of those vibes back with me.
I can tell you that I feel more compassionate. Hopefully. I don't know. That's what I think this should do to someone.
I think it's hard not to find yourself feeling compassionate when you are living with different people.
Just the perspective of how big the world is, I think that's just always going to be something I'll take away. All the people in Salzburg are just like everyone else, just people, so.
If you interact with people who you wouldn't otherwise interact with, you find yourself caring for them.